to day 24 of June vlogs. It's our last week together this week. It's gone really quick actually. We've had a lovely weekend. I hope you all had a lovely weekend too. And what time is it? Oh, I've got a watch on. Just after 9 o'clock in the morning. We've just zipped all the cleaning done. And now we're about to start yarn dyeing, the last of the yarn for the update next week. So once it's done today, that's it for yarn dyeing. But we have a busy week, don't we?
Busy day today.
It's a busy day today. It's a busy week. It's the week before update, so the vlogs may just get a little bit shorter while we're sort of preparing for the update next week. It does get really busy. Plus, as well, this time I've got patterns to go through, make sure they're all correct before because they go up on the website on the 1st as well.
They've got a website to do.
And I've got the website to do.
Website needs redoing.
And the website is a much bigger job because we've got all the king cole yarn to put on as well. So it's a much bigger job than it normally is. I do want to have a little bit of a quick chat with you about patterns.
Ooh.
I am considering, and I don't know if this is really going to upset anybody, please give me your thoughts. I am considering patterns going onto the website only and not Ravelry. Let me know what you think about that. Be honest with me. If a pattern not being on Ravelry would stop you buying it, please be honest with me and say that so I can get a really clear picture of how people feel. It's just that it's better for us if it's on the website only, and that really does limit me a lot if they're not on Ravelry, but it's better for us for it to only be on the website. So please let me know your thoughts on that, if that would put you off. I don't have any grand designs to be a big knitting designer, so that part doesn't bother me. I'm not bothered about it not being on Ravelry for that part. The only reason I design patterns is just for you guys. So, it doesn't bother me that I'm not going to get a reach from Ravelry at all. But I don't want it to put anybody off. I know some people like all the patterns on the Ravelry. So yeah, please be honest and tell me what you feel about that. It doesn't bother me where I buy a pattern from at all, which is why I'm asking. I store patterns on my iPad, so it doesn't bother me where I buy a pattern from. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, because I kind of want to keep them just in one place, which is just the website. But yeah, so
I'm done swaying now. This is all I was doing.
You were swaying?
No, say swaying, go back and forth. You were talking on class. I don't really know what was it. It's Monday morning.
Oh, it's Monday morning, isn't it? Monday morning. Yeah, we've got a lot to do today. So yarn dyeing first job, and then we'll see where we feel from there. So I'm going to go. I'm going to get on. And I will be back in a little bit.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? Wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's grey outside? Makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? like cold until winter comes. Until winter comes. Until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. Ooh, I just wonder.
See some yarn? Hang on. These are the two you saw in the pan. Oh, my ring's caught on it. There we go. That's those two. This one is not going to show because it's wet. It's kind of pink and purple. It's beautiful. We've got some mini sets there. Danny's brought back this one, which we had a couple of months ago. And this one. So that is all the yarn dyed for the update next week, which I'm so excited about. So I'm just going to stop and have some lunch now. And then it's quite late, it's 10 to 12. And then I'm going to go through the patterns, I think, and double check those. They should be pretty much ready to go, but I'm going to double check those. We've also got all the advents ready to go out in the morning. For the UK, the international were sent last week, so they should start arriving from this week. And yeah, exciting times. So I'm going to go and have some lunch. I'm just watching Karen at Stitches and Jacks, and she's knitting with the same yarn that I'm using. I'm going to just show you.
Yeah, fold it in half and then I've got to sew it in.
Hang on.
How do I do it?
This is my next make, I think.
It's a kind of...
Oh, doesn't it look lovely?
So yes, hopefully.
So I think I'm making that next. It's the same yarn. It's Kinko Linendale.
And then it's either yes or no.
And that's my next make, I think.
But
I asked her what the pattern was the other day, and she told me, so I'll share it below the video. It's a Kinko pattern.
so I can see
But
that's going to be finished.
I'm addicted to this yarn. It's lovely.
She's a new yarn that I purchased.
So yeah, right, I'm going to go carry on and watch Karen. Still watching Karen. Watch.
This was a sample that we were all
Look at that.
stroking. Beautiful.
Oh my word. Oh my word. That pattern is amazing. This is enabling at its finest, Karen. Love that pattern. I'll link that in the description box below.
Jeanette's influenced me.
See, Jeanette's influenced Karen. Karen's influenced all of us. Oh, you have to go watch Karen's latest vlog. You see how it goes? Like Chinese whispers? Let me just pause Karen a minute. The get set Go shawl that Karen has just shown. One of the ladies at Knit Group shared it, not last week, the week before, and I shared it on a vlog, and I know loads of you got the Get Set Go shawl from there, and then I think Laura got it, and now Karen's got it, and Karen shared it. We are all terrible, but oh, that coming together shawl. I was so certain I had all my knitting plans completely sorted out, and Karen has just thrown a spanner in the works because now I really want that Get Set Go shawl. That's lovely. Ooh, I was adamant I'm going to finish my joinery top, and then because I've no summer knits at all, so I was going to finish my joinery top, which would be a nice sort of September cover up. You can still wear a vest top on it, but when it's like 18 degrees, you need a little bit of something more. And then I wanted to make the top that Karen's making. And again, it would be a top that you can wear in September. But now Karen's thrown a spanner in the works with that coming together shawl, because that's just amazing too. So now I want to make that. But that would be a nice project in the winter. We'll see. We'll see. Right. I am just sitting in the garden and going through my pattern. It's a gorgeous day. I'm not staying stuck in the house unless I have to. So I'm going to sit here. I have this one and this one. So I think all the testers are pretty much done. I have got a few corrections to make, but I just want to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. I'll go through it now, then Danny will go through it and just make sure it's all ready to go. So if you buy this pattern, you get this one free. That's the way I'm doing it, and it's the lollipop shawl and the lollipop mitts. So I'm going to sit in the garden, enjoy the sun, and go through them. Excuse that if you can hear that lawnmower outside. Right, let me just pop you down a minute. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Whoever's lawnmower is that outside, it sounds really bad. Right, I'm going to try and do my patterns. This desk is filled now. I need to really sort this out today if I can. There's nowhere to put anything. I've got the label maker there, and do you know what we got? It was a Ko-fi donation. You know who you are, so thank you very, very much. We have got, it arrived at the weekend, a new webcam. I haven't tested it yet, but it had really good reviews. We won't be doing a live dye this month, but we have, oops, a daisy, a new webcam. I'm hoping it's going to be good. It has its own tripod as well. I've not even opened it yet, so it should be much easier for the live dye. But yeah, thank you very much for that Ko-fi donation. That is what we bought. So I've got that. Just left the instructions on the side. I've been through the patterns. I'd already sort of highlighted all the changes that I needed to make. So it's just a case now of me going on to the pattern and updating it. But yeah, I've just got stuff everywhere. I've got loads of notes for myself for everything. I don't even know what's in this box. These labels should have been in here. I've just got stuff everywhere. I need like to spend an hour sorting this desk out. But pattern first, and then I'll crack on. Hello everybody. How are we all doing? Time for our chat. I'm just sitting and doing a little bit of knitting. I am working on the joinery top. It looks really see-through there, but when you've got it on, it's not. But oh, I did finish over the weekend the back. Do you want to see? Which way around does it go? That way? No, that way. I don't even know which is the bottom. Oh yeah, it's that way. So that is the back of it. So you don't put sleeves on it. Just where you do the seaming will create the sleeve. But oh, I really love it. Look at that. That it looks like a cable, but it's not. You just join one panel to the other panel. How drapey it is. It's just, oh, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm just working away on this. I think, is it my only project apart from my blanket at the moment? And I'm really, really enjoying it. It is living in, never show bags, do I? I don't use them that often, that's why. But I made this bag for myself last year. It was you get these bags in Hobbycraft. I can't remember how much it was only cheap. And I just put some vinyl on it from the Cricket. Oops. And I made myself that. So yeah, I am just working on this. We've had a lovely day. We've got all the jobs done, and if any of you have been here for a while, let me pull you a bit closer. That's better. You'll know that last year Danny and I got completely addicted to playing Pokemon Go, and once it came to the winter we didn't really play it so much because it was too cold to be going out, so we'd both deleted it and just thought, you know, that was that. Well, we've both downloaded the game again, so we've been out today Pokemon hunting. It's just really good to get you moving and get you out walking, because it tracks how far you walk, and then it gives you you have like missions to do. So you've got to like hatch eggs and things, and the way you hatch eggs is by putting an egg on to hatch, then walking so many kilometres. So you've got to walk in order to hatch the egg. So it's just a really good way to get exercise in. So we took the dog out earlier and off we trotted. And it's been fab. Although neither of us can remember how to play the game anymore. We've both been saying, how do you do that again? We took over a couple of gyms. So you have, if you don't know Pokemon Go, you have not landmarks, but places in the area in which you live. So the churches, pubs, shops, they all tend to be gyms, and you leave Pokemon in there and you take over the gym. So like me and Danny are both red team, and we went down and the gyms were both blue team, so we took over the gyms. Anyway, one of them's just been taken over again, which I think is Josh. I think he's just kicked us straight out. And then you walk round, you catch Pokemon, you can upgrade your Pokemon, and it's just fun. It's just a bit of fun. So, like I say, it gets you out moving and gets you out walking. Danny's just put the fan on the dog. She doesn't like it, sweetheart. She's really warm. So, anyway, we've done that. Yeah, and that's about it. Just got all the jobs done that. I've not started another book yet. I was speaking to my friend last night, and she was messaging me some book recommendations. So I'm going to start another book. But after The Passenger, I have still not wanted to read anything else. Not because it was bad, because it was so good. So I haven't started a book yet, but that's okay. I'll let you know if I do. And yeah, that's about it. Haven't made tea yet. I'm going to make, well, no, Finn's making tea tonight. We're only having salad, so he's going to make tea tonight. We just got, I love ham, coleslaw and cherry tomatoes. So that's what I'm having with my salad. And I've got them cheddar croquettes that I got. Did I get them Thursday or Friday? They're still in the fridge. We haven't eaten them yet. So we're going to have them as well. And a little bit of salad. Well, I'm saying salad. It's just, I normally have it at lunchtime. Ham, coleslaw, nice ham. I'm very fussy with ham. Very fussy with ham. But yeah, ham, coleslaw and cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to have that for my tea. try and encourage Finn to have a little bit of ham. He's a bit funny with me. I've told you this before. He will eat meat now, but he's very, very particular with it. He'll eat salads till the cows come home, but it's a bit funny with his meat. Yeah, so that's all we're doing tonight, really. The yarn's almost dry on the line. So I am...
Tomorrow night, yes.
Tomorrow night, or Euros, isn't it?
It was tonight as well, but England play tomorrow.
England play tomorrow. That is very exciting. Do you think we'll win?
Huh?
Do you think we'll
win?
win?
We'll win it all.
I hope so, but...
I don't like the pop.
Well, that match on, was it Thursday or Friday, was shocking.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
The last time we played.
I'll give
Goodness.
you that. I'll give you that.
It wasn't brilliant.
No.
No, that's
but
tomorrow.
There's always room for improvement. Can't get worse.
That's one way to look at it. There's definitely room for improvement. Yeah, so that's tomorrow night. Tomorrow is another busy day. We've got all the photos to take tomorrow and website jobs tomorrow, which I'm hoping to get done. If we get up nice and early and get started. When I say we get up nice and early, we sometimes get started by 7 AM. And then if we sort of finish at lunchtime, we've got a good chunk of hours in then. Because obviously I have Finn's school work to do as well, so I like to spend the afternoons doing that. So yeah, hopefully an early start in the morning, and then that should, once the photos are done, the pattern's done now. Sorry, I'm all in a dither of what I'm talking about. The patterns are done, then the photos need doing. Oh, I need to ship the advents tomorrow as well. That needs some... It's going to be the test with the label printer tomorrow. I managed to get it working the other day, but I'm not sure. You know when you can't remember how you did something. Oh, my word. So anyway, yeah, that's tomorrow. I'm hoping to finish this top this week. The Stephen West Mystery. I still can't remember the date it starts. It's either the 7th of July or the 9th of July. Can't quite remember. But I want to have this finished before I start the Stephen West Mystery, because I also want to do the one that Karen's made at Stitches and Jacks. That top looks lovely. That is done on a normal gauge. I think it's 4mm needles on that one, which is a normal gauge. This one is done on 5.5mm needles, so it's a really loose gauge. So I want to see what the yarn's like at a tighter gauge. We shall see. I just need to get a stitch marker. Ooh. It's really, I was really intimidated by this pattern, and I really shouldn't have been. The pattern's been brilliant. When you do the join as you go, can you see these little holes here? You just join it in the next panel there as you're knitting it. It's a really well written pattern. I thought I was really going to struggle with this, but I haven't done at all. And I was really intimidated by it, but no, it's been fab. Absolutely fab. I'd definitely make this again. The only thing is, mine, I'm saying I had gauge. I didn't have row gauge. So mine has actually turned out 20 inches. So when it comes to blocking it, I'm not going to, it says to stretch it out to the required measurements. I'm not going to. I'm going to soak it in wool wash and literally lay it flat to dry, because I don't want it to stretch anymore. Because it's actually 20 inches. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I obviously didn't have row gauge, but I did have stitch gauge, so that's fine. Oh no, I didn't mark that row down. Mark my repeat down even. Mark that. But no, I definitely make it again. It's been really good. It's a lovely pattern. I've not struggled with anything. It does link a tutorial in the pattern for how to do the join as you go on these, and I did have a quick look at that, but it was more so to make sure I'd understood what she said in the pattern than anything else. The pattern is really well written. It was well worth it because it is a paid for pattern, and it really has been worth it. I was also a little bit concerned because it's such a loose gauge, weaving the ends in on the back. I mean, I'll talk about this on the podcast, but where's my back now? That's it. Now, whether as if you could see the ends that I've woven in. I can't see where I've woven in any now. Oh, there's one here. You can, not really, there's an end woven there. But when you've got skin behind it, you won't be able to see it, so that's fine. And I did do something very different at the weekend. If you're part of the Facebook group, you will know what this is because I shared it on Facebook. I'm not going to share it on the vlogs because I've got to have some podcast content to talk about that you haven't all already seen. So I'm just going to talk about it on the podcast. But you all know I've been getting the Peter Rabbit subscriptions. So with the Peter Rabbit subscriptions, you could become a premium member for an extra £1 a month. So I did tick that option. And as a premium member, you get extra gifts sort of scattered around. And it was one of the extra gifts that came. I've not started my Peter Rabbit yet because I don't want to start it while I already have a cross stitch on the go, which is my sheep cross stitch, and I have been working on it. But I just don't want 2 cross stitches on the go. But this was something different, so I did do it, and I actually spent all Saturday. I had the best afternoon on Saturday. It came about lunchtime, and I finished it about 8 o'clock that night, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I'm going to keep you in suspense and share that on the podcast. Like I say, if you're a Facebook member, you've already seen it. But yeah, it was just fabulous. So yeah, I think that's everything. I hope you've all had a lovely day. I can't quite believe it's the last week, but here we are. This is coming up to the end of June vlogs. Not till Friday. Friday is the last day. So yeah, have a lovely evening, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow for day 25.